Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today we're continuing the series, The Comprehensive Guide to Digital Marketing. Today we're going to start with framing out your digital marketing strategy. Continuing with our analogy, we must continue to build our house. And now that we have a strong foundation in place, one that's built with sturdy cornerstones designed to hold up the weight of a large home, we can frame out the walls, windows, doors, and all of the other elements that people see. The framing is the fun part, and it's also a lot of work. And much like a house, you'll frame, reframe, renovate, expand, replace, and reconfigure the layout of your strategy over time. But for now, here are the areas you'll want to focus on. First, website. Your website is your little slice of digital real estate. It's your internet property, something that you can control completely. Whether you're running an e-commerce business, a consulting firm, a membership website, PR business, or something in between, your website lends credence to your mission by helping you build trust and authority. Some of the keys to a successful website include making sure it's fast. You want your web page to load in less than 5 seconds. With each additional second it takes to load a page, from 0 to 5 seconds, you'll experience an average drop in conversion rates of 4.42%. After 5 seconds, conversion rates drop by 2.11% per additional second of load time. Secondly, your page should be designed in such a way that the best content is above the fold. Items with high visual prominence are large, located at the top of the page, feature strong and contrasting colors, have movement or video, and are surrounded by white space. Items with low visual prominence are small, positioned at the bottom of the page, have low contrast, and are typically text-based, and get crowded together on the page. Also, every page should have one specific call to action and/or a value statement that can be distilled down to a few words or a single sentence. This is especially important at the top of the homepage. Next up, complex design is out. Minimalism and whitespace are in. Keep things simple and let your website's design breathe. You want to focus on doing a few things really well rather than doing a lot of things so-so or average. Lastly, your website is not the place to get innovative and try outlandish things. Research shows that people prefer standard websites that are relatable. This means featuring your logo at the top left of the page, contact info on the top right, using a main navigation in the header, and including a clear value proposition above the fold. These are just the basics. If you're really interested in understanding the complex architecture that goes on behind the scenes, check out our in-depth resource on site structure and SEO. Secondly, let's talk about SEO. Having a website is a start, but your website is nothing more than a glorified project if you don't have traffic. In other words, you need to get people to find, click, and spend time on your site. The most cost-effective and organic way to do this is by investing in search engine optimization, or SEO. SEO is the process of optimizing your website so that it satisfies the search engines. In doing so, you increase your chances of being featured prominently in search engine results pages, also known as SERPs. A good SEO process consists of a few key elements. First, technical optimization. This is the most boring part of SEO, but it's also the key to making it work. If you want your website to perform well, you have to get all of the technical elements like HTML, title tags, website speed, and navigation taken care of first. Secondly, proper keyword research. While the days of keyword stuffing are behind us, SEO is still very much rooted in keywords. Best practices involve the use of long-tail semantic-friendly keywords that can be used naturally within your content. Third, content creation. Armed with the right keywords, you can focus your efforts on creating high-quality content that adds value to your target customers and helps the search engines understand what your website is all about. And number 4, link building. We come to link building finally. It's the process of building up backlinks from other high-authority domains to your own pages. This can be done manually, organically, or through a combination of the two approaches. With the right SEO strategy in place, you give yourself a chance to compete for visibility and traffic at a high level. And while Google is constantly changing the goalposts and making tweaks to its algorithm, the same basic principles will always apply. Good technical optimization combined with quality content will ultimately give you wings to fly. And lastly, for today's episode, let's talk about content marketing. Content marketing plays a vital role in helping you accomplish your digital marketing goals and, ultimately, larger business objectives. The benefits of a content marketing strategy include increased brand visibility, enhanced brand reputation, more time on site, higher conversion rates, SEO visibility, referral traffic, social traffic, and greater customer retention. A good content marketing strategy takes your brand's vision and story, which hopefully you created as part of your cornerstone strategy, and fleshes it out in a way that connects the right people to your message. There are any number of strategies you can use to get results with content marketing, but we typically recommend a combination of on-site blog content, high-quality static website content, guest blogging, and social media. But for the most part, it's your on-site blog content that's going to be the stickiest and get the most visibility. When developing blog posts for your website, here are some pointers to keep in mind. While there's no definitive word count for quality content, the best pieces tend to be extensive and in-depth. Shoot for a minimum of 1,000 words, but consider writing a 2,000 or 3,000 word post for maximum benefit. Write directly to your audience. Use second-person voice and make the reader feel as if you're having a personal conversation with them. Don't overly optimize your posts for specific high-level keywords. Instead, write naturally about a topic. The right keywords will emerge and Google will take notice. Don't use dense and meaty paragraphs. Stick to 1 to 3 sentences of copy per paragraph and let your content breathe. Lastly, use plenty of visuals, including graphs, charts, videos, images, and memes to stimulate readers and keep them engaged. You can drive traffic to your content using any number of approaches, including link building, social media, paid ads, and email. And that's all we have for today's episode. Join us next time in the comprehensive guide to digital marketing as we dive straight into social media. That's all, and thanks for listening to the SEO.co podcast. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.